Today, we're excited to share that customizing your AI research panel is now generally available. So, what does this mean? Let's say you see activity on your website and you want to research this account further to see if it's a good fit for you to prospect into. If you click the View AI Research panel on the left, this shows you aspects about the account that might be interesting to take note of. For example, recent fundraise announcements or employee growth trends. Today, you can customize exactly what you see here to surface exactly the insights you need to action on your accounts much more intelligently. So let's go ahead and click Customize. This takes us to the AI Research Settings panel, where we can craft custom observations that we want our observation model to keep running for you. Let's take a look at this observation. Here, we specify a certain firmographic fit. For this example, we want the business to be high growth B2B SaaS. And so we ask the observation model to make sure that company is a B2B SaaS or tech enabled service. We want 50 to 2,000 employees or has raised Series A through E with year over year headcount growth greater than 20%. We also can specify to the model how we want it to validate this information. So here we specify, go to the LinkedIn company page, verify it, then visit Coinbase or PitchBook funding profiles, and also look at headcount growth trackers. So this can be anything that you want to see. On the left-hand side here, we can actually preview the observation to see how it's working. If we click this generate button, it will pick a random subset of companies, generate the observation for you so that you can QA it. Preview is still generating, but just so you can see what it looks like, here are 5 examples that it's been generating, and it shows you how it's responding to this prompt. For this company, it's saying it's recognized as one of the most innovative companies, and you can scroll down and actually click the data here to see where it got that information. It just tells you whether it's qualified or not qualified based on what you've prompted. Here it'll say, oh, 1 employee not qualified, 4 employees not qualified. We can always create new observations and add them to our AI research panel. Within the settings page, we can always create new observations and we can move observations around. If earnings report is really important to me, I can move this to the top or wherever I would like to see it. Let's say we want to reach out to a company when they've recently made an executive hire. The idea here is, let's just say an executive marketing hire, a CMO, VP of marketing, head of marketing. If you're not sure how to prompt this from scratch, we do give you a few handy templates here. So first, let's take a look at this one called Leadership Changes. Check to see if the company has hired any new executives or leadership positions recently, which may bring new budget for changes or fresh perspective to the company, C-suite appointments, etc. So you could take this and run with it, and I'll modify it like this. So I'll say, check to see if the company has hired any new marketing executives, can be VP of marketing, head of marketing, CMO, head of growth within past 3. All right, let's go ahead and do a randomly generated test to see how well the prompting worked. And here we can see how it's returning. So here we can find that there was a CMO that's been in place for over 2 years and that this is executive stability, which we also like. That's also something we can action on. Here we can find out that this company was seeking a CRO. This person has been in place since 2019. So this is looking pretty good, and let's go ahead and run with it. I'll click create, and I'm gonna bump this all the way up to the top so that I can see that here in second place. Perfect. Click save and then go to my accounts and let's run our AI research agent here. All right, so let's take a look at our recent changes. Here we can see that there is firmographic fit. And if we pop open our recent marketing leadership hire, we can see they hired Connie Chan Wang as SVP of marketing in the past 3 months, which is great. And it also highlighted other changes on the team that give us a reason to reach out, as well as understand a little bit more about the account so that we can be strategic in working it. I'm super excited about this AI research panel changes. Let me know what you think in the comments and see you in the next video.